figured I'd make a separate video for this since no sense in recording trucks and snowmobiles at the same time. So a little overview of our sleds for this season, and there's one more that I haven't even really talked about it yet unless I upload that random video I took yesterday. So as you saw about a week or two ago, the bare chassis video, Snoopy is back in operation again, and I've got to get the decals made. Well, originally the decals were painted, but I can't find anybody to do it, and I'm just going to have decals made, so in the worst case somebody ever wanted to take them off, they could. Not that I'm selling this, but special throw out to, shout out that is, to Ron Thompson, or Goose as he seems to call himself. Great work on this seat, it looks great. Long story on the body shop scenario with this thing I won't digress into, but I did break the lamp cowl and they messed up a bunch of the fiberglass work, and the hood is now cockeyed, but I'm driving this thing pretty much every day, so you know what, it's good enough. I'm not even going to divulge into that because it was a friggin' disaster and I regret every piece of it. But yes, YouTube, this is Snoopy. Don't forget that. This is Snoopy. This is the same piece of trash you saw in some of those old videos. Now we've got a HR Carb 335 Rotax with a working recoil. Never thought I'd see the day. Cut and clean tank, new windshield, new seat, brand new camouflage track. That'll make itself apparent here sooner or later. Don't mind the massive fuel filters. Those are just for precaution, because this is my magic Tilly that Snoopy always had, and I don't want to risk getting dirt in it. Besides that, I've added the speedometer. That's from a 68, but we'll call it close enough. I've got to find a light switch because when I was screwing this one in, the thread post on it actually broke off, believe it or not. So I've got to do that, but Goose also sold me a, not that you can really see it, but a brand new wiring harness and the floor mats and just a bunch of little things here. I've got to find better handles. These are from a 69. See, the chrome on them's kind of meh and the controls aren't quite right. The skis on this, I think these ones are 69. I'd have to think about that, but yeah, they're 69. They got the forward mounted holes. Yeah, besides that, the trunk is a 1968, which is fiberglass instead of the terrible plastic ones. Another body shop blunder was they welded the seat clips too far back, so I've got to drill out the holes in the seat to mount it more forward, because right now you can see it slamming into the trunk. I just jammed it on there for the show. I've got to track down more missing parts, no thanks to a certain shop. The bumpers, I've got to see about getting better chrome bumpers that go inboard of the hood. I've got this bushwhacker and I like it. It's supposed to be silver, by the way, but I won't digress. I'd like to find the chrome. I've got the centerpiece. I've got bumpers, and they're all right, but one's pretty bent and one's half has rust. So yeah, Bay Mechanic had a great set of bumpers, but I said I didn't need them and he got rid of them, and now I realize I needed them. Also, I need to track down hood clips and the internal side of the clips for reasons you can probably guess. But besides that, Snoopy's working. Snoopy's driving again. Brand new drivers. Not drivers in the back, but new idlers in the back. New bogey wheels all around. Yes, I did use the old flanges. Don't kill me. It wasn't having any sense to buy a new one. Got the original Bombardier. I don't know if you can see that. I don't want to take it out. It's pretty fragile, I think. That's the original Bombardier key. Right now I've got 12 gears and a single pull-less key stand when I start, but I'm probably going to end up putting a double row chain case in this just for durability and more. Snoopy's not racing, Snoopy's cruising, so low engine speeds. Besides that, this is the 70 Arctic Cat Panther. Don't mind my Motovcane helmet. Yes, it still has a working glove box door. As of right now. Thing with these was, they don't have a hinge, they have bending plastic that likes to break. Actually, the one up on top here already has broken. I'm assuming that's for tuning the carburetor, or maybe it's split, I don't know. The dash isn't even mounted right now. After I sold the Panzer yesterday, I treated myself nice for once and went out and bought a brand friggin' new battery. No more problems this winter, that'll be nice. Besides that, I gotta get the cigar regulator working again. This is the Kohler 399 motor, and the recoil on it, yeah, right, now it works, but the recoil on it's kind of wonky, but it's electric start, so I'm not going to sweat it too much. New battery, I shouldn't have any issues. Just did new track drivers in it, slides, little pieces here and there, some seals, new bearings. I gotta do the eccentric bearings because they're pretty wonky, but what do you expect, old cat? Yeah, the original little mud flap. There's gonna be some interesting little things going on because I've done some safety modifications to this. I've put a higher output stator in it. I'm gonna be changing, I don't know if I'm gonna keep that old cigar voltage regulator. I might do something newer. Besides that, I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you can't, this thing won't focus. I bought the biggest frigging JDM, apparently, tail light bulbs that I could find because the tail lights on these are horribly dim. So I got some massive friggin' 12 volt LED socket lamps that are now in there, and I'm gonna throw the battery in it here in a couple hours after I get back from what I'm doing this morning and see how bright those really are. I wanted to do an LED on the front, but to me they just look too ugly, and my seal beam is still working. If anything, it was more just to reduce power draw, because originally I didn't intend to put a bigger stator in it, and I know these had things with the battery going down sometimes, and I want the electric start to be reliable because pulling it to a gas station will be epic on electric start in 1970s. Yep, Sled. Besides that, this thing, I don't know. I'm thinking Snowhawk snow bike kit. What do you think? Anyway, I'm going out to breakfast. Cheers all.